Good evening, everyone. Before we begin, I would like to give a huge shout out to my active patron members. A huge shout out to Konstantinos Smyrniotis? Konstantinos Smyrniotis. Scarlet, Erkend, Weevilnor, Cactus Jack, Niaki, Stephen Rowe, Strifes, Albedo Jen, Kalira Star, Jane Lizini, Ironia, Ciara Gillen, Alexander Devunt, Azalea, Nodentur, Envious Nova, Hashtag, Indie Goblin, Rachel C, Makoto, Spam Juniper Turn, Aylin, Lavish Hair, Azura Akamor, Nobody at All, Agatha, Ragecat 888, Amy Wires, The Octahat, Evelyn, Puppy, Rosebout, Fish Salad, Sarha Smith, Valkyr Tenno, Galahad, Salgor Agaris, Marisa Kersidasame, Benifer the Potato, Genetic Zero, ZT Mackin, Queen of all Dread Boys, Void Dweller, Teethfair 5, Elster's Shiny Things, Jessica, Amy Olgers, Lost in Wonderland, Chloe, Vera the Space Witch, Ellipses, CM Fireflies, Some Guy, Ghost 48, Joanna, Indigo, Aylin, Kai, TGSTGA, Eden, Nick Shepard, Captain Aardvark 986, Lily Adams, Hazel, Alice, Kolek 92, DFA Plays, Emma Bedlam, and Bloodmoth. Thank you. Thank you so very much for all of your support. It truly means the universe to me. If you too wish to become an active patron member, please click the link in the description down below to visit my Patreon page. And with that out of the way, I am back. Hi. Welcome, Kendrick. Bye. Demon Mystery Kid. Unidentifiable Creature. Emma. Corvus. Welcome. Hi. It is so very good to see you. Happy Friday Pride in Charlotte tomorrow and Sunday. Excellent. Happy Friday Pride. Emma says, amaze, amaze, amaze. Ooh, ooh, life is reason. Life is reason. No, Grace, you're not getting. Life is reason. Life is reason. Life is reason, isn't it? I really did enjoy. I loved watching Project Hail Mary for the first time. And for the second time, too. Sparrow says, Howling Banshees, random words of greetings. Words of encouragement. You can't just say words of encouragement. Words of great encouragement. Yep, words of great encouragement. Yeah, someone wrote as a comment under a video, words of praise, and I didn't get it at first. But now I do. Words of great praise. I do the very best I can, Mystery Kid. Woo! Hello! Hello, Ghost Medic. Hello again. It is very, very good to see you as well. Hello! So, how's everyone's evening going so far? I know that mine is a little bit... What's the word that I'm looking for here? I feel a little bit tired and out of it still. Had to take a nap earlier because I was very, very sleepy. Also, Ghost Medic, thank you so very much. Thank you very, very much for the Canadian 279. But yeah, I've got like a nice cup of coffee here, a little cup of espresso that I'm using to help keep awake, so I'm not like entirely a yawning mess the entire stream. Mostly just dreaming up new ideas, as I often try to do. Medic says, nice, now you can buy one more. As in, buy another coffee? Well, I have to wait until I get paid. Also, am I dropping frames? Mystery Kid says, is it bad that my mind can't get Mistress out of it? It could potentially be if it goes unabated. Gorvas says, it is truly a wonderful movie. Such a powerful depiction of a hopeful narrative that it would make it very tempting to simply suspend disbelief for a moment and be happy. Not that it's poorly thought out, rather, I gather especially the novel is quite well researched, but still. Medic says, sip coffee aggressively. That wasn't as pleasant. I didn't particularly care for doing that way. Atta girl, Emma. Mystery Kid says, look at the cute fox. Well, I just do the very best I can. Ghost Medic says, I didn't mean you do it, I was doing it. Oh. I saw it in the, asterisks, and I was like, ooh, I could probably do it that way. And then I sipped my coffee aggressively. Not that you were saying that I was already doing that, otherwise I wouldn't change, or I would feel embarrassed. Mystery Kid screaming and Corvus screaming reminds me a little bit about what happens in Project Hail Mary. Show of hands, who's watched the movie? Who has watched it and enjoyed it? Ghost Medic says, noted. Ghost Medic says, never hear of it. I live under a rock, sadly. An unidentifiable creature says, I haven't seen it. Oh. We should probably do a movie night in the server for people. But then that wouldn't reach everyone. You see, it gets a little bit complicated because I like watching movies with friends, and I see streaming as hanging out with a lot of friends at once, and a lot of acquaintances too. And yeah, YouTube doesn't like it when I stream movies. I could potentially stream Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, if y'all would like to see that. Gorfus says, I think it's extremely challenging to watch and not enjoy it at least a little. Yes, as I was singing its phrases earlier, I've seen it. Pirate Fox set? Yeah. So, yeah, if everyone's all in on it, I could definitely stream some Black Flag Resynced. Pirates and Piracy. Mindfire says, haven't seen it, probably won't see it. I have trouble focusing due to currently unmedicated ADHD, so anything that can't be second monitor content is hard for me to watch. If you're talking about Project Hail Mary, then it is a little slow going in places, but it is an incredibly beautiful film to watch with a lot of shiny moments. I say this as someone who is also slightly unmedicated ADHD. I just medicate with HRT instead of anything that would actually help it. Mystery Kid says, beware of the fox. Alright, we'll see how this will work. I will do a new game plus to start from the very beginning. I won't be streaming from my more completed gaming file. And we will be able to get immersed in all of the storytelling. Foxo Gaming. Foxo Gaming. Also, I'm sorry if my model did something weird as I looked away. I had to grab my phone so that I could set it to the stream so that I can see your words of encouragement or discouragement. That was the word I was looking for. Words of encouragement. You can't just say words of encouragement. Words of great encouragement. Excellent. Can you hear me? Can you see it? I think you can see it. Welcome to the Anima system. We'll set everything to normal. Now you let me know if anything goes wrong. Cape Bonavista, June 17th.
Hold fast! She's on us!
Ooh. that tinnitus is bad. Ah!
Can you see her? Man the cannons! Our helmsman's dead! Someone take the wheel! Bring us close, Kenway! We can scuttle her! This fleet will flank to the edge! We'll give a good broadside! Ready!
I'm not used to having such trouble with gunboats. Ah! Can't see it.
Unload all the shot we have!
One more hit ought to do. No? Okay, that ought to do. Hey! Once you get that one, all the rest of them falter as well.
The magazine! It's going out! Douse the flames! Get in there, you mongrel!
The assassin. And a chance encounter changes everyone's fortune for forever.
Is it dangerous? Edward? Privateering, is it dangerous?
Oh, incredibly so.
Wouldn't pay so nice if it weren't.
Or why not sail with the King's Navy, earn a proper wage, sail under gentlemen?
Sod the Navy's gentlemen. For every shilling I'd earn, the captain gets 600. That's no way to earn a fortune.
We don't need a fortune.
It's not about need, Caroline. I want food that don't make me sick. I want walls that hold back the wind.
I want a
decent life.
How long would you be gone with these privateers?
A year. No more than 2 at the most.
A year, I reckon. 2 at the most.
All right, no more than 2. Promise me.
Ah!
Sod it!
Oh, sodded indeed. I suppose we're a little besodded. And yeah, they changed this, so now you can swim under the water. It's a small thing, and I will admit it isn't like... It's not something I will give Ubisoft props for. You will not hear me give Ubisoft props for anything in this game. But I will say it is a really, really fun pirate simulator.
Was it good for you as well?
Havana. I must get to Havana.
Well, then I'll just build us another ship, will I?
I can pay you. Isn't that the sound you pirates like best? 100 escudos.
Is the game quiet to you? It's a little bit quiet to me.
Keep talking.
Will you or won't you?
You don't have that gold on you now, do you?
You don't have that gold on you now, do you?
pirates!
I'm on to you, Snakesby!
Snakesby. Right, I'm going to Alt-Tab just to raise the volume a little bit, to make it a little bit comfortable for mine ears.
Follow and I'll kill you!
Come on, mate. We're off to a bad start. We could work together on this. It's 100 leagues or more to Havana.
Will you walk that distance? Oh, I need to get the lodestone yesterday. For those who don't know, they've added things called trinkets in this game that you can equip to Edward to essentially modify little pieces of what he can do. Kind of like, what's the word that I'm looking for? What would be a good comparison? Like accessories in Final Fantasy XII, or the Snyder Cut. I was about to say, or the Snyder Cut, but I don't wish that evil on anyone. It can do the assassin's work in this game, but I think of it more as like a pirate simulator than anything else.
Keep your distance!
Come back here, Walpole.
Posh git. Where's he running to?
Calls him a posh git.
Forget what I said. We can start over.
Off, you vulture!
Sometimes it won't allow me to complete the jumps that I want to complete, but
This one vanishes into shadow.
yep, gaming stream, fluff, yeah.
And now we've drawn swords, mate. I'm
I'm
beginning to think you're not keen on my aid.
My business bears greater purpose than a thief like you could comprehend. I warned you.
Why the ill temper? Hiding something? We don't have to fight. Let's make a deal.
Filthy cutpurse!
Ow!
That looks painful.
Die, you leech!
A golden eagle? Don't know if they live in the Caribbean. I know for certain they're not piscivorous though. The prey they sometimes eat is honestly extremely impressive. I believe there's sometimes
I
it will
accept
be
your most generous
relatively
offer and
large
await your
mammals, or at
arrival
least
with
large
eagerness.
for a bird to be considered prey.
If you truly possess the information we desire, we have the means to reward you handsomely. Though I will not know your face by sight, I believe I can recognize the costume made infamous by your secret order. Therefore, come to Havana in haste, and trust that you shall be welcomed as a brother. Su más humilde servidor, el gobernador Laureano Torres y Ayala.
Puts on the hood, says his
Mr.
line,
Walpole, let's collect your reward.
and then he instantly gets too hot for it and takes the hood off. This was always funny to me. Puts it on, takes it off. Puts it on,
Now to find
takes
my
it
way
off.
off this bleeding rock.
Another
That
thing
screen will do me just fine.
that you will know,
If only I can preserve
that you will
some of its
notice,
crew.
is that they removed all of the animus stuff that takes you out of the world of the Caribbean. So all of those segments where you're out of the animus and walking about as a, like, the person you were doing the Sample 17 project, yeah, they cut all of that. Which is both a positive and a negative, in my view. I think that they were a little bit of weak segments to me. Take my sugar. Take anything you like. Oh. Come closer. Into the bush you go. Hello.
By God's grace, sir, you saved me. A profusion of thanks.
Is that yours?
It is my vessel, yes. But here lies its poor captain, and I have no art for sailing.
I can pilot her myself, no mind.
You
The
don't mean
bush
to
would do.
abscond with my ship, do you?
I'm Duncan. What's your name, friend?
Steed Bonnet.
Well, Mr. Bonnet, let this stay twixt us. But I'm on a secret errand for His Majesty the King, God save him, and I must get to
Brushes
Havana
his
with
hand
speed.
off.
Oh, that is a relief, sir. Havana is also my destination. Our ways lie together.
Natural allies then.
You put me at ease, sir. To think I took you for a pirate when you first appeared.
Did you?
Yes. You have uncommon way of handling yourself. Quick and easy, if I may say. Gave me quite a fright. But all things considered, I think it's turned out to be a rather fortuitous day, hasn't it? Lacking a rowboat, I'm afraid we'll have to swim to my ship.
Hardly the worst thing to happen.
Oh, this is difficult. I should have taken the coat off.
Oh, this is difficult. And we have to wait for him to get here.
It was no thanks to you lot that I'm back. You can thank Duncan here. Welcome aboard, Duncan. She's a modest schooner, but well suited to my purpose, trafficking cargo from my plantation and such.
She'll do fine.
If you are so inclined, you may steer her yourself. My helmsman and quartermaster were among those killed.
Ready yourselves, lads. The Spanish Navy hunts in packs, and we make for Havana.
Ahoy!
Yep,
Has a good feel.
AC4.
We'll first strike to half sail to get ourselves moving.
Ah, there's a tug of the wind at my hair. I find a bracing comfort in the feel and smell of the ocean. The raw stink of possibility.
That's a top way of seeing it, mate.
No guns on this ship, though.
There's a strong wind now. Let's strike to full, shall we?
We've really opened it up now, haven't we? Ha ha! Oh, what a magnificent creature! You're a natural sailor, Duncan.
I did a decent trick at the helm some time ago. 2 years before the mast as a privateer.
Dash my buttons. Your life seems a
The
grand
idea
one,
of
if I may
Dakota
say.
doing that to someone
So
is
full of
lovely.
adventure.
And as well, I
How
believe the
marvelous.
current general consensus
I've
is
seen
that
my share of
Dromaeosaurus
strange
would have been
missiles.
ambushed quite literally, I suppose, predators. Yes, dragging them into the bushes. Welcome to Havana.
Ah, lively Havana. I'd been here once before. It was a truly awful pleasure.
Havana, Cuba, July
someone you know?
1715.
No, just putting on a friendly face. I shouldn't want to be mistaken for a pirate again.
Right. Flash rogue like yourself must be cautious.
Yeah. Mad to think Spain and England
Camilla
were at war
says
2
I'm
years
stuck
ago,
in
isn't it?
DS1.
Here I am, bartering
Dark
with
Souls
Spaniards
1.
like they were my cousins.
Should probably play that again.
Nothing wrong, Duncan.
No, it's nothing. Sand in my hampers. So where's the best squad in town? I'm dying for a quick kip. Or a siesta, should I say.
I'm just headed to a public house now to meet some merchants. I could show you the way.
Well, lead on.
I hope you'll tarry a bit while I conduct my meeting. It'd be a great relief to have a man of your stature nearby in case of a misunderstanding.
I can hang about. I might have a drink.
Splendid. A
A
drink.
drink?
Gracious. What a revolting sight.
They don't take kindly to pirates here, do they? Wonder how many stolen reals bought these men this perch.
Gibbets. I will say, Walpole's outfit does exceed in style.
Hola, ladies.
You don't know these women, do you?
No, they charge money for that kind of privilege. A few dozen reals for every hour of knowing. Keen
Keen to meet
them.
them.
No, goodness no, I'm a married man.
Married men
are
are their
their
forte,
forte,
mate.
mate.
Enséñame el resto.
I should acquire a blade for myself, Duncan. Just as you have. Perhaps a small dagger would suit me. Oh, we'll be quite the pair, you and I. Twin devils.
Maybe I'll buy a sword too, and we'll both jump rank. Lend us a few reals then. I did save your skin.
Of course.
Cheers.
What can I do for you?
Thing about Edward is such an asshole. Especially at the beginning of this game, he is such an asshole.
But that's a better fit for me. How do you fare?
I had only enough for a small knife, sadly. Still, It'll do in a pinch.
In a pinch, indeed. The auto-follow, I will say, is pretty nice.
Puffer duff. I've led us astray, Duncan.
Oh, no matter. I'll get us a better view. What are we looking for?
A tavern with a sort of courtyard interior.
¿Le ocurre algo, señor?
My goodness, you're an agile chap.
Every finger's a fishhook. That's how you tell a true sailor.
Yes, a fine way to put it.
Synchronize. Sea of Remnants, but yeah, Edward is an ass.
I think I see the place. We're not far.
¡No te resistas, Godinflor!
Oh, he's brought me blind! God, what? Oh, I can't breathe.
Stop or I'll break your
My
knees when I
heart's
catch you. I'm close at heel, shitbird.
Get back here! Got you.
You robbed the wrong man, mate. A fellow with dangerous friends. That's a heavy purse, Mr. Bonnet.
Heavy person indeed. Do what you want, cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Yar, har, fiddly-dee. Being a pirate is alright with me. Do what you want, cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate.
Duncan! By Jove, you're alive!
Of course I am. That filch was no fuss.
Ah! Did you catch that rogue?
Aye. And I'll be buying the first round with the money I pulled off him.
Oh! Wonderful. First my ship, then my purse. It's twice you've saved me now, Duncan.
And don't forget your skin.
Save that too.
Yeah, thrice then. Very good.
Out of the way!
Oh, my word! Havana grows livelier all the time.
Each funster we meet makes me more impatient to drink. Come on.
He is such an
This is the
ass.
spot.
The sea has much to offer, but a popping tavern always draws me back to shore.
Hopping, yes. I would normally prefer to conduct my affairs somewhere quieter.
Time to get into a fight. And Steed's sugar is stolen. Because of course.
Take your time, I'll be just here.
Fancy meeting no Welshman deep in Dago country. I'm English myself. Biding my time till the next war calls me to service.
Lucky King George, having a piss pot like you flying his flag.
Oi! Skulk! I've seen your face before. Yous mates with them pirates down in Nassau.
Shut your fucking gob or I'll fill it with shot, you hear me?
Edward, is it? You bastard!
Hey, I warned him.
Alright, fellas. Time to dance.
You'll have to hit harder than that. One more. Come on!
Can't touch this. Oh, great.
You're not leaving me!
I'll catch you up!
Pero inglés! Venga pues!
I've had all I can drink at present, lads. You go on without me. Hopefully, Steed wasn't pinched by those guards.
That's smart.
Never
Sorry about
sailed
the
before
swift
becoming a
exit.
pirate.
Bit of a misunderstanding.
One heaped upon another.
Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry, mate. This is my doing. I'm only trying to keep these Spanish eyes off me.
Oh, it's no bother. Regrettably, the soldiers confiscated my sugar. When your dispatches.
Damn! And where've they gone?
Haven't the foggiest idea, I'm afraid. I suspect those chaps might, but my Spanish is muy mal dad, so I'd rather not ask.
Shit! Come on, let's give ear to their talk and recover my maps.
And my sugar.
And my sugar?
In my
What,
drawers.
in my drawers? We'll see what happens.
I love that. Well, heap upon us some more pirate facts.
Stashed their goods to sell. The sugar and such. Hey, Carlos. You hear that Captain Mendoza ordered us to take the fat Englishman's goods last night?
I've been briefed on the matter. The captain will inspect them after the hanging. I believe a buyer has been arranged.
That was fast. And when is the hanging? The bell! It's starting!
This
Yeah,
Captain
why were
Mendoza
they
plans to move
speaking
our
in
goods.
English?
Can't have that.
I've never seen a hanging before.
Not this time, mate. Better if you stay out of sight.
Come all to witness the final moments of notorious pirate Samuel Kalstock. Venid todos a presenciar los momentos finales del famoso pirata Samuel Kalstock. Our most distinguished and venerable captain and
He won't be dodging his debts now, would he? No, no. The man on the platform there is the captain. Ah, then let the show begin.
For the crimes of forgery, arson, smuggling, theft, and murder. All in the name of piracy. Samuel Kalstock, you are hereby sentenced to be hanged by the neck until dead. You have any last words?
Like many of you, I came to the West Indies for a better life. It is my view that...
It's my view that...
Let it be known that we offer no quarter to pirates and smugglers in Havana.
I'm hiding, you see.
Ah, senor, you've come for the sugar.
I've come to see your debts paid.
Si, indeed. Follow me.
What, have you lost your reason? Public hanging is enough fun for one thing. I'm told there's a curious bauble amongst the cargo you seized.
In proof, I cannot say what it is. But if you're out there,
¿Tienes algún problema?
it could be yours. You will see it for yourself soon enough, senor. The Castillo is just ahead.
Let go of the wall,
Castillo.
Edward.
I'll just slip in and out with my goods.
Don't mind me. I'm just going to have a look this way. He didn't even get to finish his sentence.
The captain says he wants double guard on the upper storeroom, so that's what we do. Don't think so much.
My stuff is nearby.
You care for a roll in the hay with me?
We have more sugar than we own. That is certain, senor. Perhaps you will want that as well.
Found a key. Let's see if it works.
I am being sneaky. It would have been more applicable to just knock out everyone on the way. But I just had to act sneaky. This will be a really conspicuous sight. Recovered my shot. My shit is now recovered. And now we have to leave the sugar behind. Foxo stealth, much sneak.
Time to tell Bonnet the bad news.
Really? I didn't want to do that. Fuck it, I'll come back for it later. Can we pet the fox? Of course. Gorva says, gather it's somewhat important for the Assassin's Creed aesthetic, but I feel it's inaccurate even though I'm not actually anywhere near knowledgeable enough to be on the subject to be certain. Oh, you can't pet any foxes in this game, but you can pet dogs.
Come here, you.
You be good now. Show some respect. I'm a bleeding pirate.
Sorry about the sugar. I've only one pair of hands.
Oh, it's no great loss. I've got plenty of cargo here to make a profit on my trip.
Will you stay here long?
For a few weeks, yes. Then back to Barbados, to the tedium of domesticity.
Don't settle for tedium. Sail for Nassau. Live life as you see fit.
Haven't I heard that Nassau is crawling with pirates? Seems a very tawdry place.
Not tawdry, liberated.
Oh, God. That would be an adventure. But no, I'm a husband and a father. I have responsibilities. Life can't be all pleasure and distraction, Duncan.
Hey, our bonnet. The name's Edward, in truth. Duncan's only a handle.
Ah. Secret name for your secret meeting with the governor.
The governor, right.
The governor, right.
Long enough.
Whee! We're gonna have to speed run through all this stuff. I want to get my ship. I want to get the jackdaw. Excuse me. Here we are.
Buenos dias. Mr. Duncan Walpole of England to see the governor. I believe he is expecting me.
Sí, señor Walpole. Entre, por favor.
Entre, por favor.
¿Ese es el hombre? ¿Cómo lo llamamos?
Mr. Walpole, I assume.
Sí, Duncan Walpole. Debería haber llegado hace mucho. Parece un hombre rudo. Y le suponía un aspecto más respetable. Lleva meses en alta mar. Sé indulgente con él.
No me gusta que los extranjeros se paseen por nuestra ciudad. No me fío de ellos.
Cállate. El gobernador tiene invitados. Todos franceses e ingleses.
Templars.
Good morning, sir. Would I be correct in thinking you are Duncan Walpole?
I am indeed.
I thought as much. Woods Rogers. A pleasure.
The same.
I must say, my wife has a terrible eye for description.
I'm sorry.
My wife. You met her some years ago at the Percy's Masquerade Ball.
Ah, quite.
She called you devilishly handsome. Obviously a lie to stoke my jealousy. Julianne, our guest of honor has arrived, Mr. Duncan Walpole.
Ah. Julien Ducasse. I hope your conversion to our order is an honest one. I have no love for assassins, but even less for liars.
I have not come to disappoint.
Up for a bit of sport, Duncan? The old man isn't ready just yet.
Pull off a few shots if you like. Get a feel for it. You've got my two best pairs of matched pistols, Duncan, so handle them with care.
If I had 8, I'd treat each as my own son.
Quite.
I once fought beside a...
All right. Here's a simple challenge. Try to strike every target before this hourglass empties. Remember, hit every target within the allotted time.
Magnifique.
Has a good kick, a good hit. Wonderful. You're a cracked shot, Duncan. As good with a pistol as with your
Woods
wrist blade,
Rogers
I
was a
imagine.
failure. He never cleaned up Madagascar? Oh, I see.
Duncan, where are your wrist blades? I've never seen an assassin so ill-equipped.
Ah, Damaged, sadly, beyond all repair.
Uh-huh. Have your choice.
Where did you find all these?
I did not find them. I took them. These are souvenirs.
These are souvenirs.
2 blades, as is the custom, oui?
Custom, aye.
Duncan, will you indulge us with a demonstration of your techniques?
Well,
We must. We put together a training course in anticipation of your arrival. We'd be ashamed to leave here without seeing you in action.
yes, of course. Well, I mean, if there is time, I would gladly,
Show you what I know.
show you what I know.
Here, you see, situations well suited to your skills.
Have a go. The advantage of surprise cannot be overstated. God blind me, that's a clever trick. Quite ingenious to use bales of hay to cut. God, that's the spirit. Secrecy.
Is it also possible to deliver a killing blow at high speed? Mon Dieu, such a powerful strike! Magnifique! Oh, splendid!
Fine work, Walpole.
The assassins have trained you well, Duncan. You chose a perfect time to leave them behind.
At great risk, I imagine. Betraying the assassins is never good for one's health.
Well, neither is drinking liquor, but I am drawn to its dangers all the same. And what is your business here, sir? Are you an associate of the governor's, or a pending acquaintance like myself?
Guns, blades, cannons, grenados. Anything that may kill a man, I am happy to provide.
A smuggler of sorts.
A
And
smuggler.
how is your wife these days, Captain Rogers? Is she, here, in Havana?
I trust she's well, but I wouldn't know. I've been in Madagascar some 14 months hunting pirates.
This
It
is
took
the
some work to
Madagascar
dislodge the
hunt
criminals
that
there,
you were
but we
talking
managed
of.
it. In future, I hope to use these same tactics throughout the West Indies.
And how did you deal with their kind?
Very simply. Most pirates are as ignorant as apes. I merely offered them a choice. Take a pardon and return to England penniless, but free men. Or be hanged by the neck until dead.
Oh. I imagine Nassau would be your next target.
Very astute, Duncan, indeed.
Best of luck with that.
Grandmaster Torres! Mr. Duncan Walpole has arrived.
See. You were expected 1 week ago.
Apologies, Governor. My ship was set upon by pirates. We were scuttled. I arrived only yesterday.
Unfortunate. Forgive my caution, but were you able to salvage from these pirates the items you promised me?
Yes, sir, I was.
Increíble. The assassins have more resources than I had imagined, but not nearly enough to deter us. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, Duncan. You are most welcome. Come, gentlemen. We have much to discuss.
Camila says, yep, it worked in the
Indeed,
West
at
because the
last.
king offered
An
money and a privateering
transcontinental
job.
company. England, France, Spain, citizens of sad and corrupted empires. But you are Templars now, the secret and true legislatures of the world. Please, hold out your hands. Mark and remember our purpose. To guide all wayward souls till they've reached the quiet road. To guide all wayward desire till impassioned hearts are cooled. To guide all wayward minds to safe and sober thought.
Safe and sober thought for Edward.
Father of
That is
Understanding's
very
light.
funny.
Let our work now begin. Decades ago, the Council entrusted me with the task of locating in these West Indies A forgotten place our precursors once called the Observatory. See here. Look upon these images and commit them to memory. They tell a very old and important story. For 2 decades now, I have endeavored to locate this observatory, a place rumored to contain a tool of incredible utility and power. It houses a kind of armillary sphere, if you like. A device that would grant us the power to locate and monitor every man and woman on Earth, whatever their location. Only imagine what it would mean to have such a power. With this device, there would be no secrets among men, no lies, no trickery. Only justice, pure justice. This is the observatory's promise, and we must take it for our own.
Do we know its whereabouts?
We will
Because stealing for yourself is
for in our
selfish, but
custody
stealing
is
for
the
your
one man
government
who
is
does.
heroic.
A man named Roberts, once called a sage.
It has been 45 years since anyone has seen a true sage. Can you be sure this one is authentic?
We are confident he is.
The assassins will come for him.
Indeed they will. But thanks to Duncan and the information he has delivered, the assassins won't be a problem for much longer. All will be made clear tomorrow, gentlemen, when you meet the sage for yourselves. Until then, let us drink. Let us find the observatory together. For with its power, kings will fall, clergy will cower, and the hearts and minds of the world will be ours.
Governor Torres requests your presence at the docks near the Castillo. First thing tomorrow morning.
I'd like to have a closer look at this strange diagram.
Oh. For cats, they changed it. Instead of the cat, like, you not actually being able to pet the cat, you do this.
You're a feisty one.
And cats seemingly really like him. A good sign, as always. Yes, a true sage.
You? Not again.
Have you any room? I can pay.
What? And have another brown red the place? Out with you!
Your loss, mate. I know where to find some privacy. And what he can't see won't trouble him. They've no room for a scoundrel like you either, eh? This could be the key to my fortune.
And this is the start of his obsession with the observatory. Hello, HH 2011. A man they call the Sage.
Ah, Duncan!
Good morning, Duncan. Just over here.
Edward? Hello, Edward! I found a man to purchase my remaining sugar! Huh? Quite a coup, I must say.
He just called you Edward.
Oh, that's the merchant who sailed me here. Out of caution, I gave him a false name.
Ah, well done.
We'll catch up on it. Later.
Later, Bonnet.
Very punctual, Duncan. This way. Here he is. A man both Templars and Assassins have sought for over a decade. I am told your surname is Roberts. Is this so? You recognize this, I think.
According to old tales, the blood of a sage is required to enter the observatory.
We have the key. Now we need only its location. Perhaps Mr. Roberts will be eager to provide it. Transfer him to my residence.
Such a fuss over one man. Is the observatory really such a grand prize?
Sí, sin duda. The observatory was a tool built by the precursor race. Its worth is without measure.
Precursor race? I see.
One of your early letters mentioned a desire to kill the Mayan mentor, Atabai. Were you able to carry out this contract before coming here?
I was not, no. Too many complications along the way.
A pity. But the maps you delivered with Ebile will see that job finished.
Aye. That's the idea.
It's too quiet. I don't like this route, Torres. We're exposed.
Something is wrong. Stay close, Grandmaster.
I feel it too. Do not let them get their hands on the sage, at whatever cost.
Assassins!
Assassins! And it was you!
Guard the sage! Proteger al sabio, vamos!
Protect the governor!
Une deuxième tempête se lève! To the governor's residence! Quickly! Watch the streets and alleys. They could be anywhere.
They could be everywhere.
Assassin!
Above! They're on the rooftop!
I think it was about this point that Torres seemed to suffer from a little bit of onset Alzheimer's because he started walking the wrong way.
Another way!
Whoa! Protect the sage!
Ah, fuck.
Keep him busy! Life is mine!
Here's another attack!
You'll bleed for that! My turn!
A lot of escort missions, they definitely don't make me want to take a sledgehammer to the console.
Stop him!
And another chase mission.
You're a nimble one, I'll give you that. Hang back and make this easy on both of us, mate. Stop, or I'll kneecap you!
Come on, run faster, dude. Thank you.
Ha! Nowhere to run. Have you ever been flayed, boy?
They could never catch me.
Make this easy on both of us, like he isn't the one making it
Well
difficult.
done, lapdog.
Quiet. We'll see him to the prisons, Grandmaster.
Double the watch.
Well, I'll be buggered. What an active day we've had, gents.
See, beset on all sides by our enemies, we must be more cautious.
I do wish I could remain to see our drama done, but I must avail myself of these winds and sail for England.
By all means, Captain, speed and fortune to you.
With luck, I'll return myself a governor. And with my idiot king's blessing, no less. Adios.
As for you, Mr. Walpole, I consider this the first payment in a long-term investment. Gracias.
Obliged.
I would like you to be present for the interrogation tomorrow. Call
Call
around
around
noon.
noon.
Yes, sir.
Edward is perfect and can do no wrong, therefore it is the sage's fault. Edward is a bit of an ass. He is such an ass.
All that toil for this pittance. Jesus.
Apenas me quedan.
Dog! I know dogs make you feel better, Edward.
You be good now.
Right, so I think it's after this next quest that we finally gain access to the Jackdaw, a once Spanish brig that falls into this pirate's hands. If we take issue with the Spanish guard, we can just assassinate him. Instant. Oh yeah, and you can feed the chickens too.
I've seen drunken sailors with more manners than you lot.
Así que el carcelero mete a los prisioneros en jaulas. Nos facilita la vida. No todos serán
That's a lot of
prisioneros.
Spanish steel.
He reconocido algunas caras.
Just how much is this sage worth?
What a marvelous surprise! Come, have a drink.
They sit and they drink for hours until night falls, and he decides that enough is enough. Camilla says, I'm not a good girl, I'm a bad girl, I'm evil, I steal socks. Good girl.
God sink me for this pittance. 1,000 reals for those maps. That's what? £100 at most. How's a man supposed to become rich in these times with a miser like Torres running the world?
Have you ever worked on a plantation before?
You know what I'm thinking? I'd like to see this observatory the governor's going on about. He said it were like a device that could follow people around and show where they were.
A ludicrous idea. Imagine my wife with such an advantage over me.
And imagine what a thing like that'd be worth. Sell that to the right person, and I'd be the richest pirate.
Looks back.
Privateer in the West Indies. I'll catch you up, Bonnet. There's a sage in that house I must speak to, in private.
Reaches for Duncan's cup.
You should have paid me fair, Torres. Ducasse mentioned a prison. Time to find it. To free the sage, I'll probably need a key. My guard in the watchtower is looking lively.
Malditos años. ¿Me han ascendido? No. Solo más rondas, más guardias y el mismo salario miserable.
Same lousy stipend. Fuck. I'm gonna have to reload the quick save. Fleecing the Templars. I will say, Edward looks a little bit plain at times wearing Walpole's outfit. AC4 has unfortunately gotten more and more relevant.
Torres. Ducasse mentioned a... To free the sage, I'll probably need a key.
Get over here! I really miss my rope dart. They give it to you earlier in this game. Fuck. I am going to have to reload. Because everyone and their mum is after me now. Real good girls, and can we have pets or cuddles? Pets, yes. Good girl. Flock camera moment, says director. Isn't that the truth?
You should have paid me fair, Torres. Ducasse mentioned a prison. Time to find it. To free the sage, I'll probably need a key. My guard in the watchtower is looking lively.
I think I can sneak by going all the way around. You don't see me. You know see me. I am gone. Like the fluffing wind. Ah, fuck. Get back. You just broke your own tomato plants, dude. I'm gonna have to kill you for that. Oh, you saw your friend. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to kill you for that. You're just minding your business, aren't you? I'm afraid I'm gonna have to kill you for that. You can join your lovely friends in this here bush. find a way to climb up there? Ah, hello. Can I climb up there? Yeah. Long way around it is. Unless... Can I? Damn you. Can't be clever, can't be sneaky. Well, can be sneaky, can be clever. What if I go to the far end there? Oh, I broke the tomatoes. I suppose I must pay the ultimate price. Is it this way?
¿Qué clase de prisionero tenemos ahora? Demasiado ruido por un solo hombre. Me han dicho que lo llaman sabio. Supongo que sabrá muchas cosas.
¿Cuántos años crees que tiene Robert?
¿30? No lo sé.
Tiene algo que lo hace difícil de situar.
Something about him makes him hard to place. Oh, yeah. Considering what Roberts is, and...
Poor bastards in the gibbets. Lost their ears.
Come here. Come here. You're coming with me. I can probably climb this wall.
¿Qué trama ahora el carcelero? ¿A esta hora? Nada bueno.
At this hour, nothing good.
Carcelero.
El carcelero ha pedido que todos los hombres se reúnan en el patio.
¿Por qué? ¿Es por el prisionero?
No lo sé. Debemos darnos prisa.
¡Muévete y acabas como él! Sois unos cachorros tan torpes como la perra que os parió. Una tarea sencilla y la habéis
A
cagado.
simple task and you cocked it up.
Pasar esta espada herrumbrosa por vuestras gargantas imberbes. Pero aún debemos arreglar este desastre. ¡Fuera de mi vista! ¡Largo! Antes de que cambie de idea.
Sí, señor.
Time to follow him. Nice.
Año tras año buscamos los engendros más necios y les calzamos el uniforme.
So he patrols here. He goes all the way out here, does he? I hope he does. I hope I get to air assassinate this feck. Ooh! Do I get to do a cool? Do I get to do a cool thing? See? Oh.
I wager Roberts will be behind the door that fits this key.
Now don't cock up your stealth. You're doing really good.
Jesus.
And no one spotted me. Not really. Those that did won't tell the tale.
Basta ya! What is your true name, rogue?
Captain Piss Off.
Captain Piss Off.
Rien qu'un pauvre paysan.
Where is the sage? Did you set him free?
I had nothing to do with that. Much as I wish I did.
Take him to the ports. Send him to Sevilla with the treasure fleet.
Oh, wait now! I delivered your treasures, didn't I?
You did, yes. But you robbed us of Duncan Walpole.
Edward?
Ahoy, Dove. How are you feeling?
No worse. Just a bit of nausea that won't let go. Have you been at the pub?
I only had 1 pint to save up some coin so I could bring you this.
Is it chocolate?
Aye. It's from the Americas. I mixed it myself. Go on, have a taste. You see, as a privateer, I'll find all manner of novelties in the New World. We'll be the talk of Bristol. So, how's it feel to drink like a duke?
Edward, my father is a merchant. I've had chocolate many times.
Have you?
Have you not?
No.
Go on then.
I can't help but feel a tiny bit sad about that.
Oh, it's nice.
We'll save the remainder for after tea. Oh, thank you, love. This was so very thoughtful of you.
I just can't help but feel for him in that moment. It's like he thought that he was doing something, and he didn't.
Cómetela rápido. You hungry?
Now what's your plan, mate?
Find my weapon and steal a ship. Soldier!
Unlucky lads.
I saw the guards store our weapons up front.
Follow my lead.
Que Dios nos ayude. No me gusta la pinta de esa tormenta que se acerca. ¡Allí! ¡Eres mío!
Ooh, high-speed knockout.
We're stealing a brig. Hey, take what you need.
Won't be a minute.
Won't be a minute indeed. And we have a little bit of leather armor on us
As many
now,
prisoners
completing
have
our
on these
look.
ships. Set them free, and they'll sail with us, no question.
So that's the idea then. Free what men we can, then find a fast ship to flee in.
Aye, there's a brig in this fleet. I'll make my way to it.
Just... Here, boy. Here, boy. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Hey, we were just luring them one at a time. Wait. Wait. Can I give this guy the runaround?
There's a catch to this favor. You're sailing with me.
I'd follow you to hell for this, mate.
Good girl. Let us climb to even greater heights. Come on, let me do a thing. Come on, let me do a thing. You know you want to let me do a thing, game. You know you want to. Come on, mates, let's go.
Come on, lads. If we're to drown today, it won't be here.
So it would seem.
Try this!
Se ha ido a conocer a su creador, ¿verdad?
He was literally turned away.
There's a brig nearby just waiting for us to take her.
Alright, Captain ASMR.
¡Ya has vivido demasiado!
Yeah, with those guys, we can't exactly counter them. We have to dodge.
Not good enough. Too slow, Shepard.
All right. One more ship to take, and guess what? There it is! There's the jackdaw! Just waiting for us to take her. Imagine we could steal a galleon, though, like this one. Be the talk of the sea. Down we go. I suppose they wanted it because it was a fast ship or something. Really? You gave me the prompt for the double assassinate. I went for it. Come here.
We're going topside. Be ready. Let's depose the captain and make his ship ours.
Hurricane coming!
Hurricane? Lay aboard, lads!
Save your singing for Davy Jones, you jagabats! It's a hard wind coming!
The man speaks true. You lot weigh anchor. As for the rest, half on the foremast and half at the main. Let's outrun this hurricane! Loose some sail, we move! Bark any orders you think wise, mate. We're up against it here.
These men know their place. They'll see us home.
Keep watch on those galleons. See they don't give us trouble.
They won't. Far too slow for this weather.
No mortars.
Look out, man!
I see it.
The seas try to swallow us.
Fire! Powder kegs!
Oh, golly.
Brace for impact!
Unsinkable. Survive a rogue wave taken from the side. Oh, stars. That does scare me a little. Oh, that scares the living daylights out of me.
That's our course.
Like sailing through the gates of hell. Oh, that's a tale.
Can't relight it. We've made it. What a mess, Jesus.
Oh, by God, we pulled this one straight from the teeth of Neptune. I'm Edward. Much thanks for your aid back there.
Adewale.
Ever been to Nassau, Adewale?
Not yet.
By God, she took some knocks, didn't she? I think I'll keep her. All hands aft, lads! We're taking this one home!
We're home. We're aboard our ship at last.
I'm calling her the Jackdaw. A sly bird I loved as a child back in Swansea.
A dark little creature, no?
Did it rub you wrong when I took this brig as mine own?
It was a sort of rub I have learned to endure, sailing among faces of such fairness.
It's true. Most of these men wouldn't accept you as a captain. So what fair role would complement such unfairness?
I'll be your quartermaster. Nothing less.
All right. And as quartermaster, have you any immediate counsel for this Tyro captain?
Rest and repast would do us good before Nassau. Water for drinking. Hunting for food and repairs.
Well reasoned, sir. Hunting, it shall be. We'll find a decent place to drop anchor.
Take us off the wind! You hear the news?
I spied a few items in the hold earlier. Powder and a few pistols. Think I'll fashion a second holster if I
Shay
can.
would have killed Edward?
It's a good start.
One you find laughable.
Could we talk a moment about the condition of the ship?
What's the trouble?
I had a walk about the gun deck this morning, and couldn't stand for what I saw. A clutter of linstocks heaped like tinder, and one with a slow match still burning.
Christ.
And just nearby, 2 barrels of gunpowder, closer than man and wife. Fit to explode at the touch of a spark.
We'll stow ours good and proper.
As for the cannons, they might as well be tossed. Clogged touch holes in need of scraping, corrosion on the bodies, barrel swabs as naked as knives, and breech ropes so rotted, I could use them for knitting yarn. The short of it is, we need good equipment kept in fine condition. But we cannot win every battle with snares and shouts. So worry about your own armament when it suits you. But don't forget about your jackdaw as well.
No, indeed. We'll make it a point to keep this ship and its crew in fine condition.
To that end, we're gonna need a proper shipwright. We should keep our eyes open for one.
Abaco Island isn't far off. If we anchor by the shore, we could restock.
Jay is the protagonist of AC Rogue. The twist of that game is you play a Templar.
Ease her off! Looks to be a camp there. We should drop anchor alongside.
Aye. Square up, lads! Stay sharp and expect trouble!
4 small cannons. I'm so used to my ship being
Douse 'em!
a little bit more well-armed.
Well moored, lads!
More than 4. Count 12 all told.
Let's see what we can find. The crates are unspoiled. Paw prints. Smaller than a jaguar's. Animals have been in the fish. Something mauled these men.
There are ocelots about. They have skins that would make for a good holster.
I'll see about those ocelots. Have the crew load. I'll see about those ocelots. Have the crew load the supplies on the jackdaw. The ocelots have built their own nest there. Nice. I'll need more of this. Good. That's
Good
enough
night,
to fashion a
Director.
holster. The crew have their provisions, and I have my holster.
Yeah, you already had the holster on your armor. It's just, I must swap over to some of my other equipment. I've grown a little bit used to having some of these different armors on. Hello, Gold Tom. Yep, that's the ship's cat. So, may the Foxcraft come to bring us ASMR and good times.
We've provisions enough to sail for Nassau. Should be some old mates there.
Looking for another lizard. I'm looking for the lizard wizard. Hello, lizard wizard. I have come to ask you about your wizardry.
Might have left something behind.
This marks something.
Oh, and you can feed the turtles, by the way. Go on, get your grub. Can the lizard wizard turn me into a girl? Yes, good girl. Hello? Hello? Also, crab. 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 It is time for crab now. Damn you, come back. Hello, lizard wizard.
It's decent.
It is incredibly decent, Edward. Let's see. And we can craft our very first health upgrade. You don't really need the health upgrades in this game unless you get really unlucky with dodging or countering. Oh, bit of a quality of life update. You can teleport to the Jackdaw at various points when you're done on islands and stuff. Yeah, there's so many different spaces for cannons. And we definitely must get all of the necessary upgrades to her.
Ahoy, Captain. Find what you need.
My needs and wants are oceans apart, mate. But I did fashion myself a new holster. All I need now is a pistol to lie in it.
You've had access to your second pistol.
Yeah. Taken from the holds, just as you said.
Little more than a blowpipe. But it'll do.
It turns into the golden guns that I have.
Or should we idle a while longer?
Best way anchor. I think the crew is itching to reach civilization.
You'll find no civilization in Nassau. But it's a fine place to be merry all the same. Shorten sail! Ease off the wind!
Drop anchor!
Get them aloft, let's go!
Let's catch some wind, lads!
Now hiring. Once we reach Nassau, we'll sail. We'll save, I mean, and then we'll do a little bit of talking besides.
Let's have a song then.
Colossus!
The ocean looks very pretty in this game. For the day, wait for the day, waiting for the day that we get okay.
Enough!
Nassau, Bahamas, September 1715.
Go on, Captain Queernabs. Tell me I'm under arrest. Tell me!
Them your breads.
Fly away, boyo! Back to your master!
Aye. We was privateers together before the wars ended. I'll see you ashore. There will be some familiar faces at the old Aviary. Lads there are a churlish sort, but friends all the same. Will be good to see them. And there might be some able bodies about to add to the crew.
Aye, Captain. We'll need more hands.
Oh, but before we do that, time to save. And... time to quit out for the time being. But what did you think of that? How was that? That was very, very good, I think. That was very, very good. Yeah, Thatch is a good character. Go on, Captain Queernabs. Tell me I'm under arrest. Tell me! The Midas... the Midas' holster. Aye, indeed. The Midas holster. Camilla says, well, IRL Blackbeard was also quite the character. Is it tale true that he drank his rum with gunpowder? As a show of force? Hang on, I'm gonna look this up. The first thing that pops up when I type in the words, did Blackbeard? Did Blackbeard really light his beard on fire? Did Blackbeard put fuses in his beard? Did Blackbeard set his beard on fire? Did Blackbeard give Shanks his scar? Okay, but did he drink gunpowder? Legend says it. He allegedly lit the fiery drink on fire and chugged it before battles to scare his enemies and look like a demon. Looks alright, Thatch. Of course it does. Of course it does. Yes, this is true from what I remember, Camilla. Pirates avoided fighting at every opportunity, and they basically just had a look at the manifest. And if you had stuff that you weren't supposed to have, naughty naughty, they took it for their own. And took more else besides, sometimes. Aye. Quite the characters, but I do not know if we would actually be friends in real life. I have a sneaking suspicion that if he saw the way that things had gone, that he would bemoan the state of affairs. Wonder, how would Blackbeard fare in modern day sailing? maybe not as well. Mystery Kid says, mistress pets are good girls, and I want to be a good girl, but I need a mistress to train me. Camilla says probably not as well. But still, it's fun to play, it is fun to stream, and it is very, very fun to counter attacks and to do unto enemies what they would do unto us. Camilla says unless he was over in Madagascar in the other pirate-infested waters. I wonder what would happen if you gave Blackbeard a warship, like a battleship of the modern day. Geez, some World War II battleships look really scary. So what are we doing after the stream? I will most likely be relaxing and trying to write out Chapter 2 of the AI remake script, in which things go horribly, horribly, horribly wrong. Emma, unfurl the sails! The hell do you mean there's no sails? Camilla says I'm gonna be playing Dark Souls. Woo! Not quitting until I get past Ornstein and Smo. I have not played the entirety of Dark Souls 1, and I probably should. I probably should try to play through the entirety of the game. Sounds a little bit annoying and tedious, though. Cloud Corvus says, wait, wrong, how so and for whom? Emma says, what the devil is an engine? Or something, I don't know. How old is the word engine, might I ask? The word engine was first used in English before 1300, around the late 13th century, so I think Blackbeard might ask the context, but he would probably know a little bit about it. Commonly describe military siege equipment like catapults, battering rams, trebuchets. 16th century, it began shifting towards complex mechanical devices with moving parts. Though it was later on that it began to take its modern connotations. Hello, sparking weirdo. Hello. Gorfus says, probably quite old. Most words tend to be far older than one would expect. Apparently the word computer originated in reference to a person who did maths. And now I'm gonna read a copy pasta that came to mind. Tally ho, lads. Or, tally ho, lasses. Own a musket for home defense, since that was what the Founding Fathers intended. 4 ruffians break into my house? What the devil? As I grab my powdered wig and Kentucky rifle. Low golf ball-sized hole through the first man, he's dead on the spot. Draw my pistol on the second man, miss him entirely because it's smoothbore and nails the neighbor's dog. I have to resort to the cannon mounted at the top of the stairs loaded with grape shot. Tally-ho, lads! The grape shot sheds 2 men in the blast. The sound and extra shrapnel set off car alarms. Fix bayonet and charge the last terrified rapscallion. He bleeds out waiting on the police to arrive since triangular bayonet wounds are impossible to stitch up. Just as the Founding Fathers intended. Camilla says, what's your favorite dystopia? Favorite dystopia happens to be in HTG, and it's called the Terran Accord. Basically, think modern day, but worse. So much worse. So much worse. The only reason I consider it my favorite dystopia is that it doesn't last forever, and is destined to fail. Indeed, Sparking Weirdo, indeed. I created the Kylium, the robotic maids that take over the entire world, several months before I realized what HDG was. And life has never been the same. It is actually kind of scary. I looked back over those, and I realized that they are incredibly similar, because I have a very similar stance when it comes to capitalism, that I don't like it. And I would very much prefer if aliens dismantled it. So the Kylium bear a lot of uncanny resemblance, tactics-wise, to the Afini. And it was unintentional. It's just a matter of convergent evolution based on very similar thinking. I am actually a little bit mad that I didn't find out about HDG until several years later. I think it's existed for far longer than my channel has, and probably around as long as I've been transitioning. The full 6 years. I should definitely like to say a word of hello to Glitchy Robo if I ever get the chance. Because, honestly, I think that it's a fantastic thing that they've created. Sure, not a lot of people like it or can appreciate all of its quirks. And sure, if you take it as an actual sci-fi setting, sci-fi universe instead of a pet play kink setting, then yeah, it falls apart. Camilla, oh sorry, Corvus replies to Camilla, Splatoon or Rain World, Promoy. Neither of those are still dystopic, but they are both from dystopia and I love both of those worlds. Hello Sage, what did you miss? Me talking about the Kylium and their similarities to the Afini. For as similar as they are quite different. For instance, the Kylium are more robotics-based, and the Afini are plant-based. Well, mostly. Emma says, convergent evolution, sufficiently advanced life tends to start making people their pampered pets. Well, I mean, the Kylium don't exactly want to make humanity pets. They just inevitably want to subsume them into their own, well, what's the word I'm looking for here? Their own empire, their own species. And so they basically force priming plates on everyone. Also, a scary thing there was I created the priming plates that basically go at the back of the head, at the top of the spine. And then I found out what historic implants are. How many aspects of my world are derivative of a universe that I hadn't read yet? Gentle Dom spacecrafts. I actually envisioned that the original creators of the Kylium, the Kalis, were kind of crab-like before they were subsumed. Crab-like, insectoid, but definitely intelligent. Corvus replies to Emma, trees or a tree-like body plan is also a thing that evolves a lot, so I think the Athene is a case of the tree's supremacy as opposed to the crab supremacy. Camilla says I got attacked by a tree monster, so what's the name? I need to see this. Sparking says, well, now I'm wondering how they would interact. It would be a race to either domesticate or subsume the entire human race. Most likely, in the end, the Kylium would get domesticated, but not before they subsumed a good portion of humanity and tried to keep them safe from the other imperialist invaders. Emma, Subnautica 2 intensifies. Does it really? Emma says, cause crab plus tree equals crab tree. It is imperative that you go closer to that incredible creature. Tree? Crab? Cree? Trab? I misread that. Cree? Trab? I think that Cree is actually a name for a tribe. The Cree are a North American indigenous people, numbering more than 350,000 in Canada, where they form one of the country's largest First Nations macro communities. So I think we actually just stumbled upon the name of a people. Transgender. Assassin's Tree. Assassin's Tree. Assassin's Tree. Oh, Scream. Oh my god. Okay. Assassin's Creed. And you know they would too. Oh, stars. I definitely do enjoy doing this. This is incredibly fun. Streaming, I mean. Hello, random thing. Hello. Could talk about lore implications for other audios that I've done. I do especially think that the Kylium are one of my best creations. But they aren't some of the creations I consider my best. Well, I mean, they aren't some of the only ones I consider my best. Camilla says I died, rip, the only uncute transvest. You are so very cute, Camilla. You are cute, Camilla. Gorvis goes talk, 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 talk. I don't know if I was supposed to be hearing that sound, but it was cute. Emma says, yes, everyone knows the only uncute transvest. Oi! Emma, you are cute too. I will not hear you gainsay yourself. Just for that, you deserve a treat. To remind you just how good a girl you are. Good girl. Welcome, Benna for the potato. What are some other ones you're proud of? Some other audios I'm proud of? I'm definitely proud of Struggling Prey, of the Vampire Apocalypse audio that I did. I just listened it over again, and I think that it constitutes as one of the best that I've ever done in terms of writing. I think it's very compact. It gets very much to the point in some places. And I really adored writing the characterization that she is a little bit hyper. She's a little bit of a hyperactive vampire. And I also appreciated how unsettling that I made her. She can be really unsettling at times. The way that she prowls around the listener's home, trying to find any means of entrance without once considering the windows beforehand. Although you could interpret that as simply her toying with the listener, trying to get her to open up of her own volition and let her inside, rather than having to burst through the window as she inevitably does. Sage says, I'm fond of the Demon Steel. That was the first one I watched, I think. Demon Steel is also one that's close to my heart. Though, given a chance to do over again, I probably would redo a couple of elements within it, especially like making absolute statements about the listener's height, which is a mistake that I have done my best to eliminate in future audios. I don't want to assign numbers to the listener's height anymore, simply because, well, your listener comes in many different shapes, sizes, colors. So it would not do for me to make mention of a listener's eyes unless they specifically change color. Cosmachum says, my first one was probably one of the Kitsune ones. I adored the Kitsune kidnapping you series and taking you to the spirit world. I think that one might have been based off of another Kitsune audio that Yankon had written beforehand, which was like a part of the inspiration, yes, but I also just wanted to write my own fox girl. Gorvis says, yeah, that one is very good. I just listened to it yesterday, I believe. Also, I think that's a large part of what gave me my obsession with the phrase, "atta girl." Camilla says, I'm uncute. You are very cute. Camilla's dog stole her cuteness. No, you are cute, Camilla. Random says, oh, she was going through the window. I always thought that she was just straight up crashing through the barricades. Yeah, basically, I tried to make it as close to the sound of breaking glass as possible, which is why it sounds like it cracks first and then shatters. I always thought that it adds a little bit of stress to a listener when they hear the glass cracking. It's like, oh, uh-oh. Cheyenne Abner says, finally made it to another stream. I'm so late. It's quite alright. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Emma says, I still remember Symbiote too. Which one? I've actually done a couple of symbiotes in my time on YouTube. There's the original way back when my voice was still a little bit rougher. And then there was the Dominant Yandere symbiote. The one that is basically like, yeah, you're my host now, deal with it. And if you don't accept my rule over you, I'm going to punish you. Camilla says, if I'm cute, then dog is uncute. There can't be two cute things in my apartment. That is not a factually correct statement, Camilla. That's like saying, I am cute and therefore no one else can be cute. It's a totalitarian statement that is thankfully very, very easily debunked, because while I do possess a modicum of cuteness, all of you are incredibly cute. Welcome, Trash Can Dweller. I liked your Eldritch Horror one. Ooh, yeah, Eldritch Horror is something that I really, really like writing. Although there have been a couple of Eldritch Horror audios that I have done. Not all of them in the same world, not all of them with the same listener, and I especially like the one with the nurse, because I got to use a lot of disgusting gore sound effects that I didn't have confidence with before. Another one that I kind of have close to my heart is the Eldritch Mother, which I originally wrote as a parasitic mother, in the sense that she basically just latches on to the life of the listener and alters it in such a way as to insert herself as the listener's mother. Sparking Weirdo says, Struggling Pro was so good, but I just can't get into it because I would have folded instantly. Basically, you would have opened the door at first blush. Open the gate! Close the gate! Open the gate a little! Emma says, oh, an android maid? Ooh. That one also. I've done a few android maids in my time. The originals, not exactly the best that I've done. And I think that I've done a lot better when writing androids in the future. And I really like that I'm remaking the Yandere AI and giving it a more conclusive ending, just like Yandere General. Still need to record those and edit them and put them onto the Patreon so that people can listen to them. I'm looking forward to the ending of that story. It's several years in the making now. Mystery Kid says, hey Mistress, do you have a clicker training video? No. But it sounds like an interesting idea. Should probably incorporate some clicker training into my audios at some point. Just for an idea. Camilla screams. Screen time. Okay, now. Need. Camilla says the only good AI is Camilla Bot. Well, what about N1C0LE? Emma says, I like the originals, and also both the Yandere and less Yandere symbiotes, and Demon Girl and also all your work, and Bennett for the Potato says, Yandere AI remake, I jump for joy. Yep, I could read off a paragraph of what I have written. Just a paragraph. I want there to be some surprise with this one. Welcome to the main building of the Servling Corporation. I am N1C0LE. How How may I assist you today? Ah, it's you. I've been expecting you. Yes, Sabrina's office is on the top floor. Please take the express elevator up. When the elevator doors open, you'll walk down the hall to the door dead center opposite you. Simply knock and enter. Thank you so much for coming to visit us, and we hope you'll be joining us again in the future. So that is a paragraph. That is all I'm reading from that script until I finally record it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to recording that one. I hope to get the entire series written out before winter starts, just so that I have the ability to record all of it. Benifer says N1C0LE. Hooray! E. Cosmochum says N1C. Nicole? Yep, you've got it. It's my name in Leet speak. Emma says Markiplier E meme. For some reason, YouTube has this thing where it auto-translates people's comments. And I don't like it. I don't like it when it auto-translates people's comments because it gets it so very wrong. Like, for example, Emma simply said Markiplier E meme, and it translated automatically as bookmarks himself. It's stupid. Cosmochum says, I played Xbox Live. I'm waiting for my lead speak to become needed lols. Indeed, Yonde AI. Emma says werewolf pack leader clicker trains new werewolf listener. That sounds fun. Camilla says, you have some? Some E? Yes, I do. Here, girl, I've got some E. Here, girl. Here, girl. Good girl. Benifer says, certified YouTube being weird and bad moment. Random Thing says, I don't like it, but I absolutely love it when you manually press translate and it's literally just the same message. Yeah, it's like, ooh, would you like to have this message translated? It says E. Indeed, Camilla. You're cute. Good girl. Yummy E, indeed. Also, Benifer, are you the same Benifer the Potato that is in my comment section on AO3? The very same that I make mention of when I start my streams? Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's very good to make your acquaintance again. Cosmochum says, you're like the 10th Nicole I know now. Yeah. I chose my name because I originally started out with the nickname of Nico. And being that I couldn't just have Nico be my name, for whatever reason, I chose Nicole. And Nicole, it's stuck ever since. Though it's mostly my friends that call me Nico. And only my friends. I think that I might have made mention, but you know what, I'll make mention of again just because I have this sneaking suspicion that my blood mother watches my streams on occasion. But, yeah. My blood mother's Nico privileges have been revoked. She is no longer allowed to refer to me as Nico. It is only my friends and people I love and trust that are able to do that, and she has neither my love nor my trust. Okay, maybe she's got a little bit of my love still. what can I say? I'm still a little bit human inside, but she certainly doesn't have my trust. Hello, Wolfgang. Emma says, how do I make a comment in AO3? I don't know how even to make account. Okay, so in order to make an account, first you have to basically ask them to help make an account or some such. Can't remember. I went through the entire process and created my AO3 account and then forgot the process apparently because I'd just been focused on writing stories. And yes, I really, really enjoyed writing A Cup of Prosperity. If you catch that fan fiction during or after the stream, most honored. I've been writing chapter 5, and we're about 3,000 words in right now, and it's planning on stretching out a little bit further than 3,000 words again. Cosmochum says she called you Nico. Lucky, I'm still on dead name and boy this and boy that. Well, the thing about my blood mother is that she is not bigoted. She didn't really give much of a care that I was trans, and pretty quickly responded to new pronouns and new names. So she's not like a bigot. She's not transphobic. That isn't her sin. If sin is to be applied to such things. It's mostly that she lies a lot. She makes promises and then fails to keep them and tries to gaslight you into basically never being held responsible for her old promises. I will cite the ducks, the cats, and her own brother. Oh yes, and she also lied about me mobilizing my entire community to dox her, to track her down, and to harm her, which, again, let me make perfectly clear, she is my problem. My problem. Mine personally. No one is to find her, no one is to track her down, and no one is to threaten her. If you do these things, I think that you are worse than her and will not see any light of any afterlife. Savvy? If anyone is putting boot to ass, it will be me. Benifer says, it was so cool searching through the HDG tags one day and finding a story from you, and there I was like, wait, Cutiefox? Is that her actual account? And then you probably saw the icon, it's like, yeah, it's her! I like to keep my online presence relatively consistent. I have made a Reddit account and I have posted there on occasion. Although sometimes if you see an account called Rudemite, that's also me, because I lost control of the original Nico Cleric account, and only recently got it back, and changed it all over to Cutiefox, so yeah. If you see Rudemite, it's a semi-recent version of that account, and if you see Nico Cleric, hi, it's me. Cosmochum says, huh. So I guess that's why gaslighting is a recurring theme in your audios. Yeah, I learned from the best. I had to learn to lie very, very quickly and with very few hesitations. Because hesitations could mean the difference between keeping my skin intact and enduring what either amounts to several hours of lecturing or potentially corporal punishment. The corporal punishment got a lot rarer as I got older. She did eventually stop doing that, although the hours of lecturing continued a lot, and I got really, really used to dissociating during those. retreating to my own internal world, essentially, in order to let her exhaust herself and eventually leave me the hell alone. We're not close. After our very last conversation, yeah, that was it. I have had it in my mind to try to reach back out and see if there was any chance that the relationship could be mended, and I had to stop myself by going, what's the point? You've seen what she has said about you to your face and in front of people that you love and trust. I am honestly incredibly thankful that Akira managed to keep the Fury in check. Simply because A, probably wasn't the exact time or place to do that, and B, I kind of have first dibs on that if I ever wish to engage with that at all. Camilla says, the afterlife is not real, but I don't like fighting, and not only that, I don't deal with family. Emma says, having to learn to lie? Oof. Yeah, I know that feel. I'm so sorry. It's quite alright. I've actually had to learn to be honest. And I did learn that before I started the channel, and I did learn that I feel a little bit late. But telling stories, telling lies, it is pretty interchangeable. At least, it was for me once upon a time. But, I mean, lying can be a useful skill if it is to keep one's skin intact, or the skins of people you care about intact. Bennifer says, that's okay, that's how it was for me for a while. You don't have to tell anyone you don't feel comfortable telling. I mean, it's all good now. It's been 3 years since I left that house behind. 3 years and a handful of months, actually, since I left the entirety of that life behind me. I used to be an incredibly angry, vindictive person. What my blood mother said about me creating a bit of a negative environment around the household isn't entirely without merit. I was honestly kind of awful here and there. We consider the environment, we consider the sources of the trauma. I didn't have a good environment to learn in which how to be a more decent person. I got that after I moved out, and found that I had the capacity to be a lot kinder than I was. I feel guilty about all of the harm that I caused when I lived there. Yes, I will deal with a lot of my guilt for the rest of my life. And I use that guilt as pressure to try to improve going forward. And sure, a lot of my old behavior is far in the past for me now. And I feel that I'm well on the path of recovery. I don't let my... I don't let that be an excuse to get complacent. To think, oh, it will never happen again. There's no way I would ever allow that to happen again, because I do catch myself feeling very angry at times. And I do find myself thinking some incredibly vindictive and spiteful things at times, but I acknowledge them, and I move on without acting on them. Camilla says stocking shelves for 15 USD an hour isn't worth it. Sparking Weirdo says we're all in this together, folks, and thank you for the hugs. Camilla says that's all any of us can do is keep moving forward. Indeed. Abusive environments create abusive people at times. I got lucky and managed to escape, but not after some harm was done. If by any chance my blood siblings are watching, I'm incredibly sorry for the harm that I caused you. It wasn't your fault. It was all my fault, and I'm incredibly sorry. And I know that I say that I've gotten better is probably very little comfort to you. I hope that life is good. I hope that life is better. And I also hope that sometime soon, if you haven't already, that you manage to escape like I did as well. It's a lot nicer being free. Sure, life's not perfect, but flying the coop was perhaps the best thing I've done. No regrets there. I think the only things I do regret are leaving so much work for them to do to make my room hospitable again. I coated that old room of mine, with so much disgusting stuff. Like, extremely minty insecticides in the corners. So it must have stank of mint for so long after I left. I'm so sorry. Sparking Weirdo says the best we can strive for is simply to be better than yesterday. Yeah. Indeed. To push forward, to be better as people. To be less reactionary, to put more thought into one's words and actions. Camilla says, I can't look back because I refuse to. Well, I can't speak for your siblings, but my brother never apologized to me for his poor behavior growing up, so I think you're doing better than most people. Indeed. And I think that you are incredible people as well. Far better than you give yourself credit for. Mystery Kiss says, are we all good girls? Yes, I think so, yeah. And I'm proud of us. Incredibly proud of us. Bennifer the Potato says, that's so much nicer being out. I'm on my second year of being cut out of my evil house, and it's had its ups and downs, but I'm largely happier than I've ever been. I'm incredibly glad to hear it. Also, Bennifer the Potato, I have a question to ask you regarding the fiction that I've been writing. What would you like to see in it going forward, if anything at all? I think Anna's journey would benefit from a little bit of spice. A little bit of salt and garlic and a little bit of garnish here and there. Not too much, not too suffocating, just enough. Camilla says, my brother was the favorite growing up. He always got the bigger room when we moved. Anytime we would fight and he would lose, he would go get my parents, who would yell at me for not being nice to him. Oof. My younger brother was the golden child before I left. And contrary to what you might think, he was actually an incredibly sweet person. A tremendously talented artist. And the pressure he was put under broke him. It hurt and stressed him out so much. I wish that I could have appreciated just how much stress he was under when I was still living there. I wish that I had alleviated their burdens more. And they certainly didn't deserve what I did to them. Bennifer says, pinch of paprika. Squirt of lemon. Squirt of lemon. Thank you for the hugs, Emma. Thank you so very much. Camilla says, I don't blame him. I had forgiven him a long time. Both of us talk. It's just hard to mend old wounds. Though I think in my case, I think those wounds are a little bit too deep. I think that it will play out a little bit how my uncle and my blood mother's relationship played out. That there will be a long period of separation. Only this time, I don't think that there will be any chance for reconciliation. If there is, then, well, my door is always open. My lines of communication will forever be open for an honest talk. My apologies will be profuse and repeated. But even if such a talk never happens again, so long as they are having a nice life, a happy, fulfilling life, I think that's all that really matters in the end, isn't it? And regardless, I think that I am proud of them as well. Of course, Camilla, you can have a hug. Cosmochum says, placing my bets now. I'm gonna guess you've got CPTSD. Oh, yeah, occasionally I still twitch and react to stimuli, even though there's obviously been no threat for 3 years. Sometimes I will still turn to look at open doorways, and I absolutely hate having my back not against a wall in a lot of areas. I hate it when people stand directly behind me, for example. Yeah, incredibly stressful stuff. And I sometimes do still get nightmares, and I still sometimes get little flashbacks in the moment about stuff that's happened, and freak out. It's gotten a lot better. I'm no longer reflexively begging for mercy, as I used to do, especially in halfway through the second year. And before that, I would reflexively wince, pull back, or ask an empty room for forgiveness. Oh, I'm scratching at myself again. Should probably stop doing that. Bennifer says, I haven't actually started a Cup of Prosperity yet. I've been distracted playing Inscription. All good. Cosmo says, my worst one was while I was studying abroad. I woke up from a nightmare with my hand clenched so hard my hand turned red from my nails. I feel that. I actually developed calluses on my palm from how hard I would clench my hands together sometimes. I can still feel bits of the calluses still there on my palm. It's a bit less rough these days, but still present. Camilla says, I might take my childhood home after all. Maybe I should take it and turn it into a peaceful place. Emma says, gotta keep the doors closed. Sit where you can see the room in a slam door, instant panic. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Although I don't really have many doors that I slam in the apartment. It is a very small place by standards. It is a one-bedroom apartment, and it has like a set of double doors that are permanently open. And I only ever really close them when I'm about to record, so... Close the gate and latch it firmly. Thinking to the analog series that I've done. I need to make more like that, the short form videos. The stream lags, but we persist. We persist, we persevere. Emma says, yeah, since moving in with my folks, the only door issue I usually have is people will be careless and let the mechanism do it, and the mechanism isn't gentle. Cosmochum says, your chat is just a whole bunch of drama. Haha. Nice, Camilla. I will say, it isn't just trauma, it is also triumph. It is also the works that I have created and that others have created. It is the ideas that pull us together and our moments of euphoria and triumph. Not just drama. It doesn't define us. It just shapes a portion of our lives. Anyways, I think that almost 3 hours is a good enough period of time to be streaming. I gotta say, I really have enjoyed these longer streams. Oh, Benifer says one of my big ones is that anytime I'm in my room, I lock the door, whether I'm consciously thinking about it or not, and anytime I exist in the living room, I feel like something bad is gonna happen to me. I feel that. Trash Can Dweller says, I love your streams. Thank you so very much. I love streaming for you. Please make sure to stay hydrated if you haven't already. Please make sure that you have some wonderful food to eat. And please, stay safe out there. Staying safe is winning. And I would definitely love to see you in future streams together. Thank you very much for hanging out with me, and I hope to see you again either tomorrow or next week, whatever happens. Good night, everyone.